Tonight I'm going to be showing you some of the best free Christmas displays that can be found in downtown Pittsburgh. And you're not going to want to miss the last one because it's actually brand new for 2023. I am coming to you from the heart of the city. Now, I've done some research and made a list of several locations that feature some type of holiday display, ranging from trees to ice skating. If I do miss any, tell me which ones they are in the comment section down below. But we have a lot of ground to cover, so if you're ready to get in the mood for the holidays, all you need to do is come along with me to see Christmas in the Steel City. We're starting off here at US Steel, known as the Steel Tower. Here in the courtyard, there's something I want to show you. Not only are all the courtyard trees decorated with lights, but in place of the fountain is a full-size nativity scene. This is pretty spectacular, and the way it's constructed, it looks like a permanent structure with stone and wood. This is actually sitting on top of the base of the fountain that operates in the warmer months, but they have a full-size nativity scene here. It really is pretty spectacular, and they even have some music playing as well, but due to the wind and the city noise, it's hard to hear it, but it's a really beautiful scene here. If you do enjoy the manger and the nativity scenes like this, it's probably one of the biggest and best ones here in downtown Pittsburgh. A notable mention is inside this building right here. This is William Penn Place Hotel. Inside the lobby, which is on the back side of the building, not only is the lobby spectacular and just downright jaw-dropping, but inside they have a really gigantic, beautiful tree and even a small miniature train display. I didn't film in there to respect the privacy of the guest, but I did snap a few photos. But if you're staying here or passing by, check out the lobby of William Penn Place Hotel. Our next location brings us to the Allegheny County Courthouse. Not only is the outside decorated with miniature trees and presents, but inside, where the courtyard is something pretty amazing. In place of their fountain is a gigantic tree. Not only is it fairly tall, but it's really wide. And it's got big, bright, colorful LED lights, gigantic bulbs, some personalized ornaments, and lighted garland going around the entire thing. Right here inside the courtyard of Allegheny County Courthouse. Our next location is the City County Building of Civil Courts. Inside the huge arched entrance is a beautiful scene, but they are playing some music, so I'm going to mute this video and pipe in my own music. Enjoy the sights. There are some nice storefront windows over there as well. And if I haven't mentioned, it's a blustery 24 degrees out. It's a cold one. I'm not sure why, but it stinks really bad around here. I just can't put my finger on it. Now, its next location, I'm just going to simply title it as PPG Plaza and Market Square because they do go hand in hand. And this is a main central hub for Christmas activity, and you're gonna see in a second why. There's a lot of things to take in, so let's check it out one at a time. Right here, PPG Plaza, where the former fountain typically operates in the summertime. Well, we have a ginormous, as Elf would say, Buddy the Elf, ginormous Christmas tree and a skating rink. And you can actually rent skates. I think it's $11 or $12 per person per adult. Childs are cheaper. And you can actually go right here. It's called the Rink at PPG Plaza. You can book your time slots, rent your skates, and make a memory here in the Steel City. I'm noticing though the tree though, although it looks amazing, does have two sections that are burned out or not operating, I guess you could say. This is a LED, I guess I want to say computerized tree where they can actually control the displays to different songs. So it is synchronized to music, which they're playing right now. That's why I'm doing so much talking. I don't want to get hit with any type of music copyrights. But I'm going to give you some visuals and incorporate my own music as we check out this beautiful scene here at PPG Plaza. Now, if this doesn't get you in the mood for the holidays, I don't know what does. This is a fantastic area here. Despite it being cold and windy out, it feels really nice being here in the Christmas carols echoing throughout the plaza here. The big, beautiful, colorful tree. Everyone's smiling, having fun, going around the ice skating rink. Really great way to kick off the holidays here, or to celebrate the holidays here in a big city. You may have wondered, what's Christmas like in a big city? Well, this may answer that question. But we have more to see, not only here at PPG Place, but Market Square and more parts of the city. So let's keep moving. Inside to PPG Place is something related to Kris Kringle, Santa Claus, Old Saint Nick. And they have different interpretations of the man himself in different countries with full-size displays and little sayings. This one is America, Victorian Santa Claus, first introduced and settled United States by the Pennsylvania Dutch, who called him Kris Kringle or Kris Kind. This is indoors, free to come and see. You may have to check for hours, but it is around 6:30 p.m. right now on a Tuesday, and it is open. And it's nice and warm in here. I'm not going to show you each and every one, just want to kind of give you a brief look. You guys come here and visit it for yourself. This one is Grandfather Frost of Russia. Definitely has that Russian look to it, especially with the hat. I'll go down and tell you which each one is. France, Pierre Noel, with the little one next to him. Italy, La Befana, female version. This one's Middle East, simply known as the Holy Man. China, and I'm gonna probably butcher this, but it's Dun Chi Lao Ren, holding the staff right there. This is Latin America, Viejo Passero. Again, my apologies if I am butchering these. Norway, Jules Venn. Great Britain, Something known as Father Christmas. Haiti, with no name to it, but it is a woman. And then we do have Netherlands, also known as St. Nicholas. This is a little hidden gem here. I'm not sure how many people know about it. I found out about it through my research, but it's right here at PPG Plaza, the building across from the skating rink known as 2 PPG Place. And I believe I missed it, Ireland, St. Stephen. Now if you do continue passing through this building, past this display, go through this set of doors, it'll bring you out to Market Square, where there is a literal market taking place for the holidays. There are dozens of vendors lining the square here, selling everything from homemade goods to fresh baked food. Let me tell you, the smells here smell amazing. I smell cinnamon right now. It smells like churros. I'm gonna take you for a brief walk through here. There is a type of tree in the center. And I'm just gonna show you some of the vendors and some of the items they are selling. And just to give you a better reference, in the distance is the skating rink. There's actually a Zambino going around the skating rink. We were just inside there with the St. Nicholas displays, and we do have the market here. And I knew I smelled cinnamon. Cinnaroast, almonds, pecans, cashews, and peanuts. Even some live music as well. A lot of great items here for gifts for your friends or family. Let there be light, nice and bright. And over here, Ornament City. They have all kinds of ornaments, even little display pieces. Wouldn't be surprised if they are custom creations. It's a really nice vibe here too, I will say that. Everyone's out here for the same reason, just to kind of take in the holidays, get something to eat, listen to some music, do some shopping. Over here is Global Girl Gifts. Just a nice quiet area away from the hustle and bustle of downtown, even though it is in downtown, but it's also protected from the wind. It's actually not windy here at all. It's quite nice. All the buildings surrounding the square provide a nice wind blocker. Now, if you are looking to take home a new member of the family, they actually have an adoption center here. Believe it or not, they do. Center adoption. All types of plush animals here. They can adopt and give them a new home. Even this big guy right here, I think he's an alpaca. He's ready for the holidays. Hello. What do you think? Who looks better? I don't have that big flashy red nose, although mine's probably red right now with how cold it is. That's a funny looking character. If you only had to pick two places to visit in downtown Pittsburgh for the holidays, it would be here, Market Square, and right next door, PPG Plaza. You stop at these two places, you're going to be ready for Christmas. Now, if you're looking for something to eat, there are numerous options, but one place I do recommend is right there at the neon sign. Arcadia, bar, arcade, and food. Inside there's not one, but I believe 2 bars, great food options, and a massive arcade with retro and state-of-the-art games, and some screaming people as well. The Barcadia here, Market Square, I highly recommend it. There wouldn't be a downtown Pittsburgh video without some screaming individuals, but on to the next location. Our next location brings us here to Gateway Station, but we're not here for that. But what we're here for is directly across the street, another ginormous Christmas tree. This is probably the biggest one in downtown Pittsburgh, and this is the one that kicks off the holiday season because earlier this month in November, they had a celebration where they shut down the streets. There's lined with hundreds, if not thousands of people. They light the tree and have a big fireworks celebration up in the sky. I wasn't here to witness that. Maybe in the future I will, but this is a really big, prominent tree. Wraps around the corner of the building. You really can't miss it. And it's lit up both day and night, so you can see it anytime that you're here. But since we are here, we actually need to go down inside the Gateway Station and take the T train, known as the subway, to get to our next location. Here's a tip for you. If you are visiting downtown Pittsburgh, you can ride the T train, which is a light rail transit system, completely for free. From the First Avenue stop to the Allegheny stop, basically all the stops that run under downtown Pittsburgh are completely free, day or night. If you do go beyond First Avenue, it's a ticket fee of $2.75, but if you're getting around downtown, the best and most fun way to do it is by riding the T, and that's what we're going to be doing in just a moment. Also, wherever you are, I hope you are nice and warm, although it is cold outside and having a great time, taking you around to show you different holiday decorations in downtown Pittsburgh. So whether you're having hot cocoa, hot tea, coffee, whatever it is, enjoy it. Continue watching the video, and at some point, comment down below, tell me what your favorite decoration is, and to show your support, the best way to do so is by giving this video a thumbs up. I do have about a 10-minute walk, but if you're a sports fan, I think you'll appreciate this next location. Any guesses where we are? I bet some of you know where I am. Well, let me give you a hint. If you're a football fan, you may have seen this stadium either on TV or in person. And the colors that call this place home are yellow and black. None other than the home of the Pittsburgh Steelers, formerly known as Heinz Field, now known as Acrisure Stadium, but people still call it Heinz Field. We're back here on the riverside of it because they do have a big Christmas tree. I will say it's not spectacular. Looks like parts of it are either burned out or don't have any lights on it, so they were going for ultimate realism because a true Christmas tree always has some burned out lights. But I will say the whole plaza surrounding the stadium is decorated with white lights around the whole tree. I guess you could even call them yellow lights for Pittsburgh colors, but yes. Acrisure Stadium, on the back side of the stadium is a decently sized Christmas tree, but it's just a static tree. No light shows, no light displays, no music, no nothing. I was actually thinking it might have been yellow and black colors, but it is just a multicolored tree with a star on top that is not lit up. But we have one final location, and I'm basically saving the best for the last. For two reasons. Number one, because it's actually brand new for 2023. It just debuted. And number two, it's supposed to be pretty impressive. But in order for us to check it out, we need to get back on the subway, the T train, and go back on the other side of the river to where the three rivers meet. If you know where that is, you know what I'm talking about. It's going to take me a little bit of time to get there, but for you, it'll be just a few seconds. So I'll see you over there. Welcome to Point State Park, home of the Three Rivers and home to our last free holiday decoration here in the Steel City. Now, if you can't tell, I am glowing blue. No, I didn't turn into a Smurf or part of the Blue Man Group. Our incredible decoration is right here in front of me, behind you. Before I show it to you, I want to share a couple of quick things. Out to my left over there is Attribution Stadium. That's where we just came from. This location can be seen from all around, whether you're up on top of Mount Washington, over there by Attribution Stadium, at the Science Museum, or traveling down the Three Rivers, because the Monongahela and Allegheny form the Ohio directly behind me. You ready to see it? Here it is. I present to you the newest addition here in downtown Pittsburgh. A couple quick things I could tell you about this tree. Number one, it's no ordinary tree. It doesn't even have traditional Christmas lights. This is a state-of-the-art tree. It's basically brand new. I don't want to say first of its kind, but it's the newest, latest technology for Christmas decorations, at least here in downtown Pittsburgh. Now, there's always been a tree here in previous years at Point State Park. The tree was actually bigger than this one. This one is 60 feet tall, and although it's not as big, it's 10 times better. It's completely computer automated. You could customize, program it. They can make it do, display, show whatever it wants. It could display words, lyrics to songs, different graphics, and it's just amazing to see. It's just mesmerizing is the best way to put it. I'm gonna let the camera roll. I'm gonna add some music. I'm gonna let you take in this magnificent sight of this brand new state-of-the-art tree here at Point State Park. For all the tech people out there, here's an up-close look at it. It's basically a metal exoskeleton with these lights coming down on these strips. Now, it's not perfect. I do see some lights that are not changing and a couple strands that are not changing. Like a traditional Christmas tree, there are some issues with it. And on the inside, it looks like there's some water ballast, which I believe is what's to help anchor it down. And I believe the power plant is inside that little tiny shed structure there. But to see from a distance is where you can really appreciate it. And my camera is not doing it justice whatsoever. I am using my DJI Osmo Action 3, my action camera, which does fairly well in low light. But in order for it to do well in low light, it has to really increase the ISO, the sensitivity. What you can see right now, the background is kind of not so crisp and clear. So although it's suitable, it's better than nothing, it's not ideal. What I'm showing you tonight looks way better in person than it does through my camera, but I will be changing that in the near future. I am making a purchase that's going to really offer me spectacular footage in conditions like this. I'm back to being part of the Blue Man Group, or one of the biggest Smurfs around. This tree is something else. Technology's come a long way since your traditional Christmas lights, I'll tell you that. I will say too, conditions are not optimal for doing this, but this is basically the only opportunity I have while I'm here weather-wise, because although it's in the 20s right now and windy, tomorrow is supposed to be in the 20s for the high, teens in the evening when I would be doing this, wind chills around 5 degrees, and the day after that, I'm busy all day exploring other parts of Pittsburgh. So I had to make it happen tonight. Regardless of me being on the chillier side, I am doing pretty well. I have layers on, I got my mask on, and I got you guys to keep me company as well. I forgot to mention too, I wasn't able to get it on video because it didn't happen tonight. Earlier today though, when I was traveling about the city, I did ride the subway, and there was one of them that I boarded that was all decked out for Christmas. It actually had red and green lighting on the inside, candy cane stripe railings, and holiday window clings. I couldn't believe it. It was like stepping into like a magical transport pod. There's only one I rode today that was like that. The ones I rode tonight weren't decorated. So whoever was operating that one loves Christmas as much as the rest of us. With that being said, I have a long way to get back to my hotel and to warm up and get something warm inside of me so I can start thawing out. Thank you so much for coming along for tonight's look at Christmas in a big city, specifically the Steel City, downtown Pittsburgh. I'd love to hear what you thought of this video, particularly what you enjoyed the most. For me, despite this tree being amazing, I really enjoyed, I'm really blacked out right now, I really enjoyed PPG Plaza with the skating rink and Market Square with all the vendors. It was just a really great, warm, welcoming vibe. Really gets in the mood for the holiday spirit, and it's great to see that so many other parts of the city do decorate as well, including the Allegheny County Jail. Anyways, wherever you are, stay safe, take care, and until next time, I'll see you in the next video. Of course, the lights come back on and get brighter after I finish my outro. Now it looks like I'm really badly sunburned.